Do you ever worry that your friends might be trolling you or your base might be getting griefed in Minecraft? Well, now you can make a working security cam with no mods or add-ons. This is really simple and easy for you to do. Only requires 2 command blocks. Now, you can also use an additional 2 command blocks if you want to as well to make this slightly better. I'll explain those in a second, but first of all, I'll explain the bottom 2 command blocks. So the first command block right here is an execute. All of these commands start with execute, and the execute part is pretty much the same. For this first command block here, it is execute as, and then at a tag equals, and then cam1, because that is the name of a tag for the camera. You can have multiple of these cameras, you can name them different things as well, and have different tags, but in this case, I went for cam1, so that if you wanted to add another camera, you could just change it to 2, or you could change the number to whatever amount of cameras you want to have. You'd need a tag for each of your Minecraft cameras, and then has item, and then item equals diamond. You can change the diamond to anything else you want as well, and then location equals slot.weapon.main hand, and then add s, and then run, and then this is the camera part itself. So it's /camera, add s, set, and then Minecraft :3, and then position, and then the coordinates of where you want your camera to be, and then ROT for rotation, and then you need to customize the rotation for the angle you want of your camera. Now, you are just going to have to mess about with this. It is a little bit of trial and error to see what you do want your camera rotation to actually be, but that is how you set up the camera commands. Now, the camera command at the time of recording is only available in Minecraft Beta and Preview, and you do need the experimental cameras toggle enabled in world settings, but by the time you're watching this, it might be fully out, or it might be out of an experimental toggle. Then the second command block here is to be able to stop it from working when you're no longer holding the diamond. So this is pretty much the same command at the start, but you want to add a quantity equals 0 to the has item selector, and then for the end of the command, instead of having all the camera command, it's just /camera, add s, and then clear, like so. Now, for the other 2 command blocks, these are to stop you being able to move, because otherwise, if you do use this command, if you do use the security camera, you'd still be able to move around in your Minecraft world, and it would be really bad because you'd be moving around, but you wouldn't be able to see where you're moving, as it just changes your camera view and doesn't change where you actually are in the Minecraft world. So to stop this being an issue, these are the commands you are going to need. The first command block here is to be able to stop you moving. So this is an execute again. It's the same as the first execute command, so you don't need the quantity part for this bit. And then it's run, and then /input permission, and then set, add s, and then movement, and then disabled. And the second command block here is the same as the second command was earlier, so you need the quantity equals 0 part, and then it just enables the movement. So it's the same command again as the last one, but it is just enabled instead of disabled. Now, in your Minecraft chat, you are going to need to type the following: /tag, add s, add, and then cam1, and this will just add the camera tag to you. It won't work for me because I've already got the camera tag, but that is what you'll need to do. Now, you also will need to go ahead and figure out your coordinates for your camera, as I said earlier. So, obviously, start us off with that command. It's just a rotation. If it doesn't look right, if you're facing the wrong way, just keep adjusting the numbers, and eventually you'll get the right rotation. Now, one issue I have found with this is it does seem to have quite a limited range. It works if you are loading the command blocks, but if you go out of the range of the command blocks, I don't think this will work very well. I'm not too sure if it will work if somebody else is near the command blocks or not, but it doesn't seem to work if you go too far away. I don't know if this will eventually work with a ticking area or not to make it work further, but I'm guessing the reason for this is because your game needs to load in the angle that you're trying to look at, otherwise it just won't work for you. But it is still great if you're nearby. It seems to work a decent distance away, and also works if you're underground, so if you're mining or something, you can check on your base once you are mining. I can't test this multiplayer to see if it works better multiplayer, because as far as I know, there's no way to do that on the preview versions. However, one solution for it could be to spawn an armor stand at your current location, then teleport you to your base, and then you run the command, and then teleport you back to the armor stand, so that it would still work even at a distance, or there might be other workarounds like that too. If you do want to know how to stop this spamming your chat, then check out the video on screen.